Well, I'm cutting up my top tidbits, like so. And this will go in last with my pepper when I cut up my pepper, see. I'll cut up my pepper right now. Nice strips like this. You want about one or two of these, I would expect. Cut them up, take out the seeds, and then that'll go in last with the pineapple. And stir my... How you doing over there?
Pretty good.
Okay, I turn my temperature down so you don't burn. Well, ready?
Well, do you want me to go ahead?
You almost done there?
Well, I can be, or I can wait, whatever.
Well, okay, go ahead.
Okay. So now that you have this mixed up, it depends. You're going to have to look at it. You have to work this like dough, and if it stays, if it stays too much like icing, you're going to have to add more sugar. I'm not sure if I've added enough sugar because it sticks to your hands. But okay, so take just a little bit. Just try a little bit at a time, like so. Okay, now you should already have your confectioner sugar on your board, okay? You use a lot of this, so put it in like so. And, oh, are you okay over there?
Yeah.
What happened?
I tripped.
Okay, now see?
Sorry.
That's quite all right. Okay, as you can see some of that's stuck to my finger. But it's about right, it'll do, okay? So you just keep putting in a little more powder, you can't see it. And, okay, work it like so. And then, you can take a round cookie cutter or whatever. You can roll this out, or I'm just going to roll it out with my hands. And, put it on a wax sheet of paper like so. My hands are a mess. Hang on a sec. Okay. Now, take that out and you can flatten it out like so. I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you see that? Anyways. So, and then I just took a little wine glass, and you can put that in like so it doesn't stick too much. And put it down in the center, and turn a little bit, and peel away all this. See, it's sticking a lot to this, to the paper, so that means that it could use a little more flour. What a mess. So, okay, so you see, there you have. Now, you let this candy sit out, you peel all this stuff away. It really shouldn't be sticking like this, all this excess stuff to the paper. Let the candy sit out, and, can you see that? Okay. Let it sit out on a piece of wax paper. I don't know how many this will make, it depends. And, let it sit out overnight so they dry up. Not dry up, but they'll get dry, and then you can lift them off and shape them around the edge so they look like the kind of mint that you want. So there you have it's a little peppermint cream, and you have to wait till it dries, and it'll look something, I don't know, can you see this? Okay, they just little hard things, you know, like so, whoops, when they're done, and they're real good. I think you could put food coloring in them if you want to, if you'd want to, you know, make, red for peppermint. Yeah, well, you can have some, and I'll try to make some more and get this batter. You're going to need a lot of confectioner's sugar because that's stuck too much, more than it should have. So just keep adding it until you get it about right texture. Okay, King, can we come back to you now?
Come on back to me.
Okay.
Take a little bit more sip of my wine here.
Let's not get too tipsy.
Ah, that's good. Now my meatballs are cooking up nice and brown. Nice and brown. Can you see that here? See my meatballs? Real good. Okay. Now next thing you got to do is try and make your gravy top, your thickening type of thing to put in here with your meatballs when they're done. They're almost done. A few more minutes, I'd expect. Now, the suture are getting to me. Next thing, to make up your thickening to put in your meatballs, you got to take your brown sugar, half cup brown sugar. Here. And then your confectioner's sugar goes right in here. See that white stuff in there?
That's what I'm using.
Huh?
That's what I'm using too.
Oh, okay. Mix that up with a spoon. I gotta check my, oh.
Goodness.
Do that. Stir around here. Stir my meatballs around here a minute. My meatballs are falling apart. I don't know why, but they're doing it. Cook them up. Now, take your brown sugar and mix that up. That's a little hard, packed. Should be packed. Then take your syrup and your vinegar and your soy sauce. How much soy sauce do I need? I can't read my card.
Hang on a second, I'll tell you. A tablespoon of soy sauce.
Oh, thank you. You got to reserve your pineapples, by the way. You need to reserve your pineapples, or your juice, rather.
Yeah.
How much?
Tablespoon.
Tablespoon.
Right.
Okay. I'm making more tidbits. Would you check my meatballs for me, please, and stir them?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Queen Little Wokalani wouldn't do a darn thing for me. Now, once that juice is reserved, the syrup, then you'll be able to add that into your meatballs. Okay? Take the syrup, pour it in. Oh, there's pineapple in there.
There's a piece in there too. Be careful, yeah.
Take that, stir it around. Mix that up nice and smooth. You can see the color of that.
What?
So,
Old age, huh?
yep. I ain't got no teeth.
How old did you say you were?
162.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
I'm sorry.
Do you have any Hawaiian trivia that any of us would like to hear about?
Well, not really.
Oh, any language or anything?
I'm just old. Well, wiki. That means to hurry up.
Oh, okay.
And aye means big road.
Means what?
Big road.
Oh.
I'm stirring that up. That's almost done. Meatballs. Now take your vinegar. Whew. Smells like Queen Little Wokalani's feet. Pour that in.
Not too pleasant.
And your soy sauce. How much soy sauce did I need?
1 tablespoon.
Oh, tablespoon?
That's right.
Okay, thank you.
Sure thing.
And pour that in. Mix it up well. Oops. Well, you sure say a lot to me, don't you?
I'm sorry, I'm kind of busy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Now those are cooking up, nice and brown, almost done. Meatballs are looking good. They're falling apart, but they're looking good. Now, when this is done, when the meatballs get done, you gotta stir this in and cook it for a minute. It'll boil, you know, and it'll get real thick. It'll be a nice little gravy, and you add your meatballs. Now, when these are cooked, first of all, forgot to tell you, you have to take your jar like this, and you got to pour off the grease, and you got to take your meatballs out. Then stir this in by itself till it boils and gets real thick, you know. And then you got to take your meatballs and pour them back in here, then take your pineapple, throw that back in here, and take your peppers and put that in there.
Okay.
I'll sit you on my mouth getting in. Okay. Now, well, you want to say something?
No, well...
Are you done?
Well, yeah, this, if you can see this, I don't know if you can see these or not. See, that was bad. That was really bad. But see, these are more like what it turns out. And after overnight, you can't really even tell the difference, except these are wet and these are hard, okay? So that's it for my peppermint creams. That's the little candies, okay? And are you done over there?
No.
Oh, what else do you have to do? I'm sorry.
I'm almost done here.
Okay.
You can stick with me.
All right.
Now that those are cooked, pretty well cooked. Pretty well cooked. Yeah. I'm right here. You can take this.
Here, I'll let you catch a dry.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to get sick, that's for sure.
That's better.
Now, I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to take out my meatballs. Put my meatballs right in here, right in this pan. And when that's...
You like that wine, don't you?
Sure, heck do. Now that's off. I'm going to take out my grease.
You need some help there of any kind?
Well, as a matter of fact, I really should have some help.
Okay, well, what can I do?
Help me here. Take out some of these meatballs and put them in the pan.
Wait, I'll get my spoon.
Like this. Now take them all out.
I can't use my spoon.
Take them out.
Hang on.
Wiki.
All right?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Just don't get any water in there like you just did. Okay, take that. And when that's...
Here, scoop those in there.
There, those are good. That's good. Good job. Good
Thank
job. You. My name is Liholiho, Kamehameha III. I'm very well known. About 162 years ago. Now, when that's done, pour out your grease.
What's that? What's the word for hurry?
Wiki.
Yes, wiki, King.
Oh, okay. I'll get you. Telling me to hurry.
Well, no, not being rude.
Oh, okay, I know.
We have a time slot, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Now, there's the grease. Take out the grease.
What do you do with that?
Probably harder than a witch's patoot. Now, take this out, pour it in the pan. This is your whole mixture. Cook it up, nice and good, nice and good.
Are you okay?
You're okay.
Keep scaring me.
My back's getting to me. Now, stir that around, it'll boil. And when it boils, you boil it for about a minute. It gets nice and thick. Then you take your meatballs like this, and then you can pour them in. How much time we have here? Oh, we better take a stop, huh? Can we stop?
Yeah, we can take a stop.
Can we stop?
Take a break. So, everybody hold tight, and we'll be back in a minute, okay?